Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Kai on the weekend. Little overcast day. Hoping it's going to be a bit warmer, but we've got a few jobs I want to get done today. I want to have a go at my veg filter. I want to try and cut some of them blocks back and smooth them down a little bit with my chop saw and angle grinder. And Graham's going to be doing well, he's already doing it at the moment. He's cutting up some pallets for kindling. You can probably hear him at the moment. He's out there working hard. He's actually over there, look. You can see him, he's just over there. Cutting down some pallets. I've got me a cut-off saw. I'm going to get my angle grinder out afterwards, but I'm going to try and cut this down here. Like that. Wow. Noisy motorbikes. You can tell it's the weekend. People going down to the country roads, going to be on their motorbikes. Noisy buggers, never mind. So I'll spin you around and I'll quickly show you what I'm going to try and cut off. Okay, so what I want to try and do is I'm going to cut this back here. I'll try and cut that one off as well, a bit smoother. I've got a bit of that one to cut off. That one there. Don't think I'll cut that one down, but I've got to cut some of that out as well. And I'm thinking, because I know this brick along here, there's an extra bit to hide the thing, so I'm going to set this brick out and this one, so that will be nice and smooth along there, so that'll give me a bit more room down there as well. That'll give quite a bit of extra room there as well, so I'm happy with the depth. So as I say, I'm going to try and cut them out today. I may try and do this as well, because this is overflowing into here, so I'm going to redo my overflow and keep it down there, and I'll try and extend that wire a bit more as well. So that's the job for today. So hopefully I can get that thing started. It's sat in the shed for a good 12 months, maybe 10-12 months it's been used, so hopefully it'll start all right. But let's get on to it. Okay, so that didn't go to plan. As you can see, I've got a bit of water in there now. Right, what I was doing, I was cutting that bit of cement out there, and of course I forgot when I put this in, I had to I couldn't run the pipe straight, and completely forgot. And as you can see, the shape of that piece there comes down and angles, because I need to get it past my airline. I forgot I'd done that, and I knew I'd run the pipe up here, this bit of pipe, so I could see the concrete I put in that bit, and I forgot about the other one. So as I was cutting it out, I clipped it, and of course it started to gush out. That is the running from the skimmer into my upflow. Oh, just stand in the water, and that was about there, somewhere there, and I just clipped it. I should have took this cover off and had a look where it was, but I completely forgot I'd done that. So I shut everything down, and luckily it was an easy fix. I just needed to cut this elbow off, put a new one of these in here, and I cut it off. Where it cut there, I'll put a straight connector in. Luckily there's a little bit of play on that pipe because it's on a rubber boot in there. There's a bit of give, and I just had enough room to get that in and put a piece in. So thankfully it wasn't a major disaster, but something I could have really done without today. And then it started raining, so all good fun. But apart from that, oh well, I've cut this big piece off here. I've cut all that down there now. I have still got to go along and take a little bit more off. There's a few little pieces I want to take off. I've got to get this big corner piece out up here to the skimmer, because I'm going to run it across that way, the back of the skimmer. I might have a go with that today. This water's starting to go down now. But I'm going to come in, that was with my big cut off saw, all this stuff along here. So I'm going to get my smaller angle grinder, because I can get that in a bit easier, and I can chamfer these down a little bit more, getting some of the pieces I can't as much as I can, and then obviously I'm going to skim the whole lot with cement on there. That isn't too bad at the moment, to be honest. I may try and take that piece off there if I can. Apart from that, it's not too sticking out too much. But yeah, that was a another schoolboy error on my part. Thankfully I had one of them. I managed to find a spare one and a couple of straight pieces. So major disaster averted. I can't believe I didn't look in there. Idiot, absolute idiot. It's just starting to rain again, so we'll see if it doesn't get too bad. I'll have a little go with this and see what I can get off here. If it gets too heavy, I've had enough. Okay, so I've cut some of that out. God, that mix that cement hard. I did a good mix on that. I'm not 100% to spin around this way. Ugh, get in a hole. Now I don't know whether to try and cut that off a bit straighter, but I've got to be very careful. I don't want to cut into the skimmer. So whether I cut that off a bit more there to level that up, or whether I'll just fill that bit in, that indent in there with cement, and smooth the whole thing off. I think I'm going to try and cut some more of this down. I think that might be a better option. Give me a tiny bit more room, and it'll take up less cement as well. Less messing around with the trying to skim it smooth. But I think that one, because where it isn't being so close to the pond and stuff, I want to use my 4.5 inch angle grinder to cut pieces out of that one. I may get me a big one and just cut some slots in that way down, and maybe no, that way, and get my 4-inch angle grinder and cut the rest out on that one. And obviously, as I said, I've got down here, I want to take some more off with my smaller angle grinder. But that's where I am. Weather's not great, and what I've got some of these, I'm going to stand these on end all along, cement them in down there to the height of the grass, and then when I'm above the grass, I'm going to use these stones and obviously skim off anything on the inside of it if needed. So that's where I am today. Can't believe I cut through that over there, but that's done now. So I was going to do this today, but I need to think of a way of doing it better here, out of here, it's coming down. Whether it will bend round there, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I've got a piece to put in here, but I'll sort that after. I'm in no hurry for that. I'll sort that after. So I'm done for today. My feet are absolutely soaking. I've been in that water. So yeah, depends on weather tomorrow. So if it ain't raining, I'll have another go at this. If it is, I won't. Because I'm not messing with electrics, using electrical things in the rain. So hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. Alright guys, it's after work now. So I've just been, as you can see, I've been grinding this off. Ooh, I'm grinding some more of this down. I still need to take some more off this one, I think, here. It suddenly comes out there. So I'm going to take that across there. And some more of that, I think. I've been grinding that. I can't take any more of that off. But I think once that's done, That's going to be okay, chamfered up to there. That's going to be okay, I think. I might get a little bit more off the bottom, but I definitely need some more off that and down there. Happy with that, I think, once that's all skimmed up, because that's going to take some hell of a grinding, but there's some big holes in here to fill, but it should be okay. But yeah, once that's done, I can look at getting a liner. I've priced up, I had a look at the price of a rubber liner for this, and I can't justify that at the moment, so I think I'm gonna have to go for a PVC liner in here. I think that'll be okay, so we'll have to, well, hopefully it'll be okay. I have got some underlay to go in, so should be okay. I say it's not that big, so it should be fine with the PVC liner in there. I just need to make sure it's nice and smooth and there's nothing protruding through. But yeah, hopefully we'll get this done soon. So it's quite late now. I mean, yeah, I can start in my trousers. Look, as you can see, these were clean. What's next? Yeah, don't need. I have to see on the weather in the week. I'll get a couple of bags of sand and some cement, and I'll see if I can skim start filling some of these in. I'll have to do it in pieces because there's some big recesses in some of these. And here and here, look, so I don't want to be putting big globs in, it's going to fall out, so I'm going to have to build it up, I think. Same as in there, and some of these I'm just going to slowly build it up. And get it as smooth as I can. So I haven't got an underlay to go in it, so that all doesn't have to be completely smooth, but it should do what I want it to do. Hopefully it's not going to rain after work this week, but knowing my luck, it's going to bloody hammer down every night, so we'll see what we can get done. The weather has been absolutely appalling all week. Every time I got home from work, I either got home late or it's piddling down with rain, so I haven't been able to do any more on where am I? You can even see it on that hole there. So I looked at the weather yesterday and it says it's going to be lovely today, so I thought, oh, perfect, I can get on with it. So fed the fish and everything yesterday, and while I was feeding them I noticed one of them flashed. Thought nothing of it, come out and check them a bit later, and I seen them flash again. And then I seen Henrietta, and she's got on one side, looks like she's been flashing, and she's may have damaged one of the scales, because it's slightly, or two of the scales are slightly raised. So I'm going to have to do some scrapes. So I'll do some scrapes, and hopefully I'll get Henrietta out as one, because she's definitely got something on the side. Hopefully it's just because of there's obviously some sort of issue, a parasite maybe, but I'll check her over. If I need to treat her, I might even just stick a bit of Tamidine on, just for now, just to be sure. And hopefully I don't find anything, but as I said before, if you don't find anything and they're still flashing, you'd constantly worry about it. So I do want to find something so I know what it is, but I don't want to find something because I've got bloody issues. But unfortunately it's that time of year. Just as you're coming out of winter now into spring, that's the time parasites are going to come. I have still got the covers on. I was going to get them off, but with me doing grinding and everything else with the dust, I wanted to keep them on for a bit. So they're going to have to come off now, because I need to get one out, maybe get a couple out and scrape. And if I'm going to treat, depending on what it is, if I have to put PP in there, I want to be able to see the fish. So the covers will come off tonight. I can put them back on once treatment's sorted. So I'm going to get my stuff together. Obviously got to get them out and scrape, and I'm going to give whatever I'm going to do treatment wise, I'm going to give the filters a thorough clean first, get all them nice and clean before I put any treatments in, because that's going to, if there's any build up of rubbish in the filters, that's going to obviously take away from the treatment. So let me get the stuff together and we'll get one out. A quick measure. 61 cm now. I'll give it a scrape and I'll put some tamidine on. It's looking a bit red. So I'm just gonna, because I think she's been rubbing, it's causing infection, so I'm just going to stick a bit of tamidine where she's raised the scale up. Right, scrape's done. Got Henrietta out, as you've seen. I treated on the side where she's got a couple of raised scales from where she's been rubbing. Did the scrape and found a couple of trichodina on there that were barely moving. I mean barely. I think they got arthritis. I think I found two that were, one of them I'm not sure if it was moving, the other one was barely moving. And then that was on the first section of the slide. On my second pass of the slide, I found one that was going like an acrobat. Really was extremely active. So got trichodina. Nothing else on the rest of the slide, didn't see anything else, so I thought, well, one trichodina isn't too bad, you know, my badly active one. So I scraped another one, which I keep forgetting now, I think it's my Kim Matsuba. Scraped that one, found several very slow moving trichodina, and then bang, I found fluke, and I believe it's skin fluke I found. Very active indeed. So it's getting quite late now, so I want to start the treatment. So what time is it? It's 6 o'clock now. Wow. So just got a treatment of PP on the go, potassium permanganate. I've got one of them on the go now, just mixing that up and boiling. So I'm going to stick that in the pond, and that will hopefully sort the trichodina out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a nice warm cup of coffee, because I need to monitor the pond. So I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time out here tonight in the cold. So you probably won't see me on that on camera. I'm not going to record that unless Graham puts something out on camera, I don't know. So that'll go in tonight. I'm going to give my filters a good clean as well first. So that will go in tonight, and then tomorrow I will give that a good water change. I'll clean the filters again, and then I'm going to put my fluke treatment in tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to need 2 doses. The PP will strip back some of the mucus as well to help with the fluke treatment. So probably have to. I'll still do a second dose on the fluke treatments as well. Probably, I know some people do like a 50% on the second day, but I think give it like 4 or 5 days, and I'll give it another treatment, because that PP is really going to knock the mucus back on there, and fingers crossed that'll sort them out. So yeah, I need to get this stuff in because it's getting late, me waffling on. So next time you see me will be hopefully parasite free. So that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Pop on over to Facebook and Instagram. Until the next one, stay safe. Job's a good one.